Hey guys, welcome back. If you are new here, hi, my name is Lisa and welcome to my YouTube channel. I don't know, I'm trying to change up this intro, guys. Anyway, I was contemplating like whether or not I should skip this week because I woke up with a very bad fever, but I'm medicated and I'm feeling much better. And I really didn't want to skip the week, like the grind never stops. So I decided I'm going to show you guys my curly hair routine. This is actually, I'm not gonna lie, it's mostly for me because sometimes I change up my curly hair routine quite a bit depending on how much I like the product, right? Because sometimes it works and then when I use it for too long it doesn't work, then I try something new, and then it's just like this constant cycle of like changing my hair products. And so then I look back at pictures like from years ago, and then I'm like, what was I using on my hair? It looks so cute. And then I never figure it out. So this is just for me. This is for future Lisa. Hi there. This is your current curly hair routine. If you love it, use these products again. If you don't know what to tell you. Anyway, this is only my first time using this product. Like, I've been using it for the past month or so. I don't hate it, but I am not in love with it. But it's doing what it needs to do for the time being, and it wasn't crazy expensive. I think it was like about 100 and something, so it's very affordable. And I'm only going to use two products. I'm just going to be using the Curls in Bloom Soften Me Leave-In Butter, Shea Butter and Rose Water for intense long-lasting moisture. Can you see that? There we go. And then it's also my first time using mousse, because I've been seeing when I watch like curly hair routines, a lot of people are using mousse and it seems to be doing the trick. I don't know. I use it and I think it's working. It looks like it's like helping with my frizz, because I have quite a bit of frizz. But it's also from Curls in Bloom. It's the Body Me Curl Mousse. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this routine. That's the only two products I'm gonna use, and then obviously my Denman brush, my tried and true, and then some water, of course. So it's really not like a complicated routine, right? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's not anything too crazy. Like, I see people they use gel and they use like a million different products in their hair, but like, I don't know, man. I don't like to put a lot of things in my hair. I'm used to only using one product in my hair, so using two products is already a lot for me. But it doesn't seem to be weighing my hair down. I've also tried, from the Curls in Bloom range, I've tried the Curl Activator, and that seems to just, I don't know, even when I use it with the mousse, my hair frizzes really badly, and it just feels, it doesn't feel soft and airy and light, So I basically I got out of the shower not too long ago and my hair is still quite wet. It's not like soaking wet, but it's like damp-ish, more on the wet side. But I did notice that when you soak your hair, basically, it curls better. I don't know what the science is behind that, but yeah, so I would say invest in a good spray bottle. I've broken my previous one. I don't know what I did to that one. It's that ones that everyone has. It's cheap quality, I guess. So I got this one from Diskim, I think. And she's very strong, very reliable. And yeah. So I basically just like spritz this. I don't like to make it like soaking wet, but I like to wet it so that it's dripping just a little bit, and then I brush her out. I've also tried a different kind of curly brush, and nothing does it for me like a Denman brush. I know it's pricey for a hairbrush, like 200 and something, but nothing does it for me like a Denman brush. I've been using a Denman brush for years, and I'm sorry, there's just nothing else like it. I'm yet to try like that other brush with the grooves on the side. I don't know, but for now it's the Denman, and I'll link all of the products in the description below so that you guys can check it out. So I basically just take a little bit of product. I don't like do too much, and I do like little bits at a time, and I first make sure that the roots are covered, and then I bring it down to the ends. I notice that when I do my hair, it's always this back section that's just not looking lekker. I don't know what it is. I always seem to miss it when I'm putting product on. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So I just always make sure that I'm covering that back section with the product. And then like I just rake my fingers through it. And then I also do this. I don't know what you would call this. I also do this just to make sure that like the product is getting everywhere. And you can feel that there's product in the air, you know? And then this isn't actually important. I just like to do that. I don't know why. And then I take my Denman brush and I just brush it out section by section. I used to brush from the bottom, but I'm not loving it these days. It's just the volume that I'm getting is not the volume I was expecting. So I just brush it down, and then when it's dry, I like just puff it out. So I just do this, and then I brush it out, right? To like make sure that the product is getting like distributed in the air, I guess. And then I just like hold it up like this, and I brush down slowly. Okay, that wasn't nice. Okay, so I do this. You see that? And then I just shake it. I don't know what the shaking does, but it seems to be working. I see a lot of people shake, so I shake. And then I just repeat. I do small pieces at a time. Well, not too small, but like not everything at once, you know? So just brush, and then we shake. And don't stress if the curls are not like curling the way you want to. Like, your hair's not always gonna look nice every time, you know? It's not gonna curl the same all the time, and you just need to come to terms with that. Like, it's not a nice thing, but like, it's just life, guys. And then I just scrunch. And what I notice is that like my hair curls best when you scrunch it and you hear this. You hear all that water. I feel like that's a good sign. Sometimes I feel like I wet my hair too much, and then I dry it a little bit, and then when I scrunch it doesn't do that, and then I get lots of frizz. So I feel like it's good to like have your hair soaked-ish. So I basically just do it in 3 sections also. So that's the back section, and it's mostly because I'm lazy. I'm not gonna do it in 10 sections, okay? Like, no one has time for that. The curly hair routine already takes longer than I'd like it to. So this is just for us lazy girls. So I just split it. I'm also trying not to use a comb or anything to like separate the these two sides, because I'm trying to get rid of this middle part, but she's just not leaving me. So I try to not like, you know, like I'm just, wherever she falls. That's the look I'm kind of going for. So you're not really supposed to brush your hair when it's dry, and my hair's not dry, but it's not wet enough also, I guess. But I just like to detangle her a little bit, and then we spray. And then we are basically going to repeat the same steps on both sides. The hair is wet. I didn't brush it. Brushed. Okay. Hair is wet. Take some product. Make sure we get the roots. Especially here at the back. We always forget about them. And then I always like to make sure that I get these roots at the bottom. Because for some reason, this hair, these pieces, they never curl. Even when I chopped my hair off to make, like, so that my curls can grow out healthy, it's just, they just refuse to curl. I don't know what the issue is with me, but, so I like to cover this more. I like to take a bit more product for the sides because it is more hair. So, just make sure she's covered, and then I give her a twist. Okay, So when I brush my hair on the sides, I like to start on top, because you obviously can't take a piece that goes from the top to the bottom, and I like to make sure that there's product on the roots, because like I said, I always tend to miss those parts. So then I brush down, but I keep the hair up, and then we shake, and then we throw over. And then I like to separate this, because this is the section that doesn't curl so lekker. So I like to give her a little bit of extra attention. So it looks like this now, but then later it's just gonna go straight. I don't know what this piece's issue is with me. I also have some bangs here in front, and I'm low-key not loving her anymore. It's not curling the way it used to, and I think it's because I slicked it back so much, like throughout winter. So I think I'm gonna grow it out. But for now, I just do it. I don't do the bangs separately. I just do it with everything. So that, because it just disappoints me when I brush it and then it doesn't go. You know, when I just brush the bangs and then they don't do what they're supposed to. So I just do it all together, and then once again we scrunch, and you need to hear that noise. Also like to lean my head to the side so that I don't know what this does, guys. I'm not a professional, please, but this is just what I do. Moving on to the last side, and you see it's starting to frizz up and get dry, and I think that's also why it's important to make sure that you are wetting your hair, and section by section. Don't wet everything at once, because by the time you get to the last section, it's all dry, you know. So rather do it section by section, and then you make sure that there is wet when you are busy putting product on. Sometimes I rake my fingers through, sometimes I do the praying method. I do a mix of everything, because I just want to make sure that everything is covered. And we brush, like I said, make sure that the roots, there's nothing on these roots, make sure that the roots are covered, because it's always this back section. Like, I know that what happens behind my head is none of my business, but like, it's just annoying, man, you know. Like, everything else looks good, and then you get this back section that's looking crus. So yeah, look how nice that looks. Beautiful. So like, basically my brush method is just brushing through once, and then, okay, that wasn't once, but you get me, and then that is like a slow brush. Here we go. Separate these two, because this section hates me. Sometimes what I do, if I really worry that the section isn't gonna curl, I do some finger coils, but like right now I'm not so bothered. And then we do this front piece. But yeah, if you want to, you can finger curl the pieces that you feel won't curl, or the pieces that are just not working with you. Just run your fingers through them. It's okay if you got like the one section with finger coils and the other one is like the brush style, you know. Like, if you need to finger coil a piece or two, that's all good. Okay, and like I mentioned before, I've never used mousse before. It's my first time really using it, and I still don't know what to do. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to like first like use the t-shirt to like get the extra moisture out, or if I should do the mousse first. But I feel like if you're gonna do the t-shirt first, you're gonna create some frizz, and then the mousse won't be able to do what it's supposed to do, you know. So now we go in with the mousse. But yeah, you shake it and you take some. I also don't know how much you're supposed to use, so we just eyeball it, okay? And I just scrunch it. And it's okay if you see some like residue, is that the word, of the product on your hair. It's really not a trend smash, because once you go in with the t-shirt, that will all go away. So I like to scrunch it in, but then I also like to just do this, because I see people do this on TikTok, so why not give it a try, you know? And then because of these pieces that don't curl lekker, I do know that like scrunching enough helps give your curls a bit more oomph. So I like to spend a bit more time here in the front. Okay, so now that we are done with all the product, I just take a t-shirt. You're not supposed to use a towel on your hair. Apparently it's really damaging for your hair. If you're gonna use a towel, you need to use a microfiber towel, but that still doesn't feel right for me. I need to use a t-shirt. So I just take any t-shirt I have. I think it needs to be a certain material. Guys, I'm not a professional. This is just what I do. Please don't come for me. But like, I just take a t-shirt. Any t-shirt I have. I think this is cotton. I don't know. I think it's a cotton t-shirt that you need to use, guys. Just fact check it first before you try it. But then basically what this does is it's just to like get out that extra water in your hair. And you're not drying your hair, you are just scrunching, because the scrunch helps give the curls more oomph, you know. So you need to just do this. It's a lot of effort sometimes, and it can really be such a lust to do, but trust me, it does what it needs to. Oh, and I also like to throw my hair upside down sometimes. I don't know if this helps with volume. I feel like it does, maybe. I don't know. But I also feel like it helps you get to the curls that you don't get to when you scrunch to the sides. So throw it over. Make those edges nice. And there we have it. So I do know that some people they dry their hair with the diffuser, but I personally don't like the way the diffuser dries my hair. Maybe I'm not using the right product, and that's why the diffuser doesn't do like justice for my hair. But I'm not the biggest fan of the diffuser. I only use it like in winter, or like when I do my hair at night and I really need to just go and sleep. But I usually just air dry my hair, and I feel like that's my hair curls the best when it air dries. Look, this doesn't want to work with me. But like, I feel like the diffuser is just, she's not that girl for me. You know, maybe she is for you, but she's not that girl for me. So that's basically all I do. As you can see, she's looking cute. She's not looking bad. And then it looks very flat now, but if you know curly hair, you know it's gonna, as soon as it gets dry. And then when it's dry, if I want some more volume, I just like put my head over and I put my fingers here and I just shake it. Shake it so that it can. And if there are any like clumps of hair, like the curls are clumped together, I would separate them just to give it some more, you know. But yeah, that's basically my curly hair routine, and I'm just gonna leave it as is. It's gonna get dry, and then I swear that's it. I don't put any oil on, or like once I'm done, I just leave it. Like I don't, like I said, I don't like to put a lot of products on my hair. So this is her. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you want any other tips, curly hair tips. I don't know how much I can help you with, but let me know what other videos you'd like to see, any hair related videos, all of those things. I don't know, let me know, give me ideas. I want to be consistent. This is like, I think I've been consistent for like a month now. I think this is the 4th video that's going up like in a row. So I'm really proud of myself for doing that, and I don't want to stop, but I want to make sure that I'm making content that you guys want to see as well. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see, and I shall deliver. But yeah, happy. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all the love and support on my videos. I don't know, I just love sharing things with you guys. I just love, I think it's just my love for talking. That could be it, certified yapper, you know. But like, I appreciate you guys for watching the videos and liking them and supporting me and blah blah blah. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this video helped you. And yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments what other videos you'd like to see, instead of just like the normal vlogs. I don't mind doing sit down videos, I don't mind talking, those type of things. Like I really wanna explore those kinds of videos as well. And yeah, that's it for me. Thank you. See you in the next one next week. Bye.